Well, hello. The topic today that I wanted to go over is oops, you missed an important asset. So before I jump into that, this topic today is based on a case study. Um, so I just wanted to remind you that whenever I do a case study, it's not an actual client that I'm talking about, as that would violate privacy rules. So instead, I get inspired from true stories that happen in my business every day. And then I create a composite story based on multiple experiences, and I change the names of the clients to protect their privacy. So check this out. We tend to pay attention a lot to our money, to our retirement accounts, right? Our 401ks, our IRAs, things like that. We look at these, we open the statements when they come in, we look at them. We might sit down with our advisor periodically to go over our investments. And we want to know, is it growing? Is it losing money? How are we doing? But when was the last time you did a review or took a close look at your life insurance plan? Now I know who really wants to talk about life insurance. Yuck, right? I don't want to think about dying either. The truth is, though, that some life insurance acts like an asset and has actually multiple benefits that you could be missing out on, even living benefits. Benefits not just for when you're gone, but benefits for you now while you're alive, if you took the time out to review what's going on with your policy. And if you don't, well, oops, you might miss out on some big benefits. So let me give you this case study. This is it's recently Maggie emailed me out of the blue about a life insurance plan that I had set her up with nearly 20 years ago. Now, she had just received a notice from the company, but she had zero idea what this notice was all about. She couldn't make sense of it. And has that ever happened to you? You can get paperwork in the mail and you're like, I don't know what this means. So when she she sent it to me. She sent me a copy of it. And when I reviewed it, I instantly knew why she had gotten the notice. She had purchased a 20-year term life insurance that had a very special rider or add-on put onto it. It was called a return of premium rider. Now, what that means is that at the end of her 20 years, she had the option to get all of her money, all of the premiums she had paid in, back from that policy in one big, fat, income tax free check. Now, I say it was an option because that is exactly how the notice put it. She would either take the full refund that she was entitled to, or she could continue the policy for an increased premium because now she's 20 years older, right? So the costs of insurance have gone up dramatically over the last 20 years. And then if she continued the policy, she was going to miss out. She was going to lose out on that return of premium benefit, that big fat check that she was entitled to. So thank God she called me and she didn't just ignore the notice. I told her to check off the top box and take the 20-year refunded premiums tax free. She has other life insurance in place, so it wasn't, and the need for that insurance has changed. So she was so grateful for the help that I was able to provide. And I was just glad that she was really smart enough to reach out to me. I can't imagine how many clients are probably out there. And we try to meet with people on a regular basis, but when you've been doing this for 30 years, it gets a little tricky to be able to reach out to every single client. And the insurance company is going to reach out to you, but are you going to know what that even means? This client had no clue, right? So why am I sharing this with you? Well, it's to remind you that a good, independent fiduciary advisor can help you with all of your assets, not just the ones that he stands to charge you a fee or to manage. And to remind you that not to just keep that old insurance policy stuck in a drawer, gathering dust. Get it out, dust it off, take it out from underneath the table leg that it's making even, and take that policy out and look at it and talk to somebody you trust about it to see if it's still the right asset to hold. See if it's still doing the job that it was set out to do. Have your needs changed? Have you gotten older? Are your kids now out of the house? Is the mortgage now paid? Do you still have a spouse you want to protect? Have you set up anything so that, when that spouse passes and you lose half your Social Security benefits because you can only keep one of your two checks? Do you have an insurance plan to cover that? There's lots of reasons to still have insurance, but you need to kind of review your needs and review the policies you have and the contracts you have. Are they still in good order? All those things. So I hear all the time from people who take my classes, that they already have an advisor that they like. But if they're not helping you with these other things, other than growing your portfolio, how much help are they really giving you? Sure, having your money grow is certainly important. But if your life insurance fails your family when you need it most, what is that going to cost them? If you miss out on large potential living benefits because your current advisor doesn't handle that part of your plan, is that really a great advisor? Are they giving you the kind of advice you need? Are they proactively helping you with your estate plan, your income plan, maximizing Social Security, doing Roth conversions where appropriate, assisting with long-term tax planning, protecting you from long-term care expenses? A proactive, holistic, independent fiduciary advisor, I know that's a lot of words, assist you with all of that. If that sounds like it would be helpful to you, or you just need a second opinion, there's really, in our office, there's no charge to meet. There's nothing to buy at this point. So why not go ahead and click on my calendar link and set up a time for us to chat today to see if there's something that you might be missing. It's www.gomeettony.com, and there should be a link around this video. So www.gomeettony.com. Click on that calendar link and set up a time. If you're local, set up a time to come into my office. If you're not local, we can make that make sure you give me your phone number and we can connect via Zoom or telephone and just have a chat to see if there's some things that maybe you're missing out on. Maybe there are things that we need to review and go over. We don't want you to have an oops moment. So thanks so much for tuning in today, and I hope you found this information helpful, and we'll talk to you soon.